right. You're listening to KPOO. That was Karen Page, who was a guest of mine fairly recently. And on the phone right now, I'm joined by Sylvia Browne. Sylvia, are you there?
Yes.
Thank you again for joining me.
It's my pleasure.
Sylvia Browne is probably, that I know of, the most famous psychic, hypnotist, spiritual teacher. She's also an author, researcher. You do a lot of work and help out a lot of people, so I'm sure you're a very busy person.
Yes, I am, but I love it.
Right, you do what you love. First, obviously, you have a show coming up at the Napa Theater. Everybody can figure out about it. It's on at uptowntheaternapa.com. Theater, THEATRE, Napa.com. So I wanted to jump right into what we finished with last week. Was you told me to take care of my back.
Right.
Remember that?
Yes, of course I do.
Yeah, so I told you I don't like doing crunches, and I didn't do any. But yesterday I was in my car, and I started having even more problematic symptoms with my back.
Oh.
I mean, you were right about it, but I guess maybe I will finally get around to some crunches.
Yeah, just do like 10 or 15 on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then take some lessons.
I wanted to ask you, too, do you ever have any interest, or do people ask you to do things related to voodoo or tarot cards?
Oh, no, I won't do that.
Or Ouija boards? Do those have any
I won't
validity?
do that because I think that's evil. I just don't do it.
Oh, you think it's evil?
Yeah, I do. I think you're just asking for a door to be opened.
Right. So they do have some power, you think?
Yeah, negative energy.
Oh, okay. So I had a couple listeners call in, or actually write in, and they had questions for you. One of them was from Michael Eason, E-A-S-O-N, from San Jose. He said he's read 30 of your books and wants to have a personal reading in the near future, but he has some questions about where his life is headed, the direction of his life, and he wants to know if there's going to be any meaning beyond what is happening right now to him.
Well, he's going to get into a lot of holistic work.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to also get into massage work or hypnosis or anything that has to do with the body.
Okay. So, Michael, if you're out there, take care of yourself and take some of Sylvia's advice. Maybe find a new career path or something like that.
Yeah.
Lisa Rowe, I'm not sure where she's from, wants to know when her financial situation will turn around for her and her family.
Not till February.
February?
Yeah, but she's got to pull in her belt a little tighter.
Okay. I remember also last week you said that you really think the economy will turn around this month, that this is the month.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's turning around now.
It is. Actually, I just read a report that said, you said this last week, and I just read a report that actually the economy has been doing well the past couple weeks, so
absolutely,
we'll keep an eye out for that. I read something, I don't know how up on the universe you are, but I read something earlier that said Mars likely has water on it, it turns out, or it did at one point. Do you expect any serious answers in the next, 20, 30 years about the search for life on other planets, or do you have any instincts?
Yeah, but I think we have to go out of our solar system.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think life is sustainable on planets in our solar system.
Oh, really?
No. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's something we'll all pay attention to. Have you, you famously predicted that you will die at 88 years old, is that right?
Right.
What gave you that insight?
Well, I really don't have much insight into myself, but my spirit guide told me, you'll go around 88.
Okay. If you make it to 88, will you just start, living a little reckless just to prove you're right?
No.
Like start drinking a lot more or drive fast?
I never drink anything.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
I don't smoke and I don't drink. I don't do anything like that.
What, I have Amanda King here. She's a singer. She's in the studio with me. She's a Bay Area singer. What do you think? You want to say hi to her?
Hi, Miss Brown. How are you?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Go
that's
ahead.
okay. Hi, Miss Brown. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, honey.
Oh, good.
So do you have any, she's a well-known singer around the Bay Area. She's on the rise. Do you have any words of encouragement, or do you think, any...
Yeah, she's going to get some kind of a record that's going to be promoted.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I'm actually going to promote her record, hopefully in a couple minutes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I've had a couple parking tickets in the past couple weeks. What do you think? How many more tickets until I get my car towed?
One more.
One more? Oh, no. I just ran out of the studio earlier this week, or earlier today, to make sure I didn't get one. I'm talking to Sylvia Browne. Her psychic performance, or what would you call it? Reading.
Yeah. Well, you mean when I get up on stage, I just give a whole thing on whatever the topic is I'm talking about, like psychic healing.
Mm-hmm. And her next event is this October 13th. It's at the Uptown Theater at 8 p.m. For more information, uptowntheaternapa.com. And you're available by Facebook and Twitter at Sylvia Browne?
Yes, I am.
That's Brown with an E, by the way. One last question. How do you think Montel Williams is doing right now? I know we talked about this, and you've been on his show many times. How?
Oh, yeah, I talk to him weekly, and he's doing okay. He never cries.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed the last time I saw him, he's kind of dragging his left leg a little bit.
Uh-oh.
But, he's had it for 30 years, so, MS has really not gotten him down.
Mm-hmm. How about Larry King, who you used to be on with a lot? How's he doing?
Oh, yeah, I still talk to him. And he's mad about, he doesn't like retirement that well.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think he'll be in and out of the media for the next few years.
Oh, I think so, too.
As will you, I hope. I hope to see more of you on television. Like I said, I'm a big fan. I've seen you at least starting 15, 20 years ago on Montel, so I'm really...
Yeah, I was supposed to be on Ricky Lake and all those shows, Steve Harvey, but, then I had to go on tour, so I couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Well, I really appreciate you calling in, and I hope you'll call in the future.
Oh, I will.
Any more words of encouragement about my physical health? Do you see anything...
No, your left knee's a little weak, too.
Left knee?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's one I didn't know about, but the back one was...
Well, then you can start working on it.
The back one was, oddly enough, right on the money. That's why I had been...
Yeah, but see, I also like to go in the future and tell you something you can prevent.
I can prevent, or I can't?
You can prevent.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, thank you for giving me an update on that. I will take care of myself and my body.
Yeah, because after all, we live in there, so people that abuse their body, then they wonder why it gives out on them.
Right. Well, I've always thought, obviously you can't be 100% right all of the time. Nobody is, but you obviously have very good intuition and insight, and it's helpful in the long run.
Oh, yeah, I try to help people with it, not scare them.
Right, yeah, that's...
People always say, I don't want to hear anything bad. I said, yeah, but listen to me. I can tell you the bad, but then hopefully I'll tell you how to avoid it.
Yeah, I certainly do not want to know the bad that's in store for me, because no doubt there is some at some point.
Well, no, your life runs in a pretty even scale.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for saying that. I'm trying to keep things even and,
Yeah, you don't like a lot of dramatics and stuff like that.
That's absolutely true. I try to take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
All right, Sylvia, thank you again, and I will discuss your concert, or your event coming up in the next couple days too. So everybody, October 13th, uptowntheaternapa.com. Sylvia Browne, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you, dear.
All right, talk to you soon.
Bye-bye, dear.
Bye-bye. All right, I'm gonna play another song here, and we're gonna be back with Amanda King, who is a singer from the Bay Area, and she was just speaking with Sylvia Browne as well. And obviously, very good things are on the rise for Miss King. All right, KPOO. San Francisco, 89.5 FM.